Good morning, guys. It's April 24th, Friday, and today we're doing a lesson on volume of pyramids, cones, and spheres, and that is chapter 12, section 7. I'm hoping you downloaded and were able to print out the copies of these notes so you don't have to draw these shapes, but if not, that's okay. Just do your best copying the notes or drawing the shapes without the notes, okay? So the first thing we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at pyramids. And we have two types of pyramids, and they are square-based pyramids and triangular-based pyramids. So the volume of pyramids is found by the formula base times height, and it's divided by 3. So again, base area of the base times the height of the 3D shape, just like in the previous shapes we had. And then the only difference is that you have to divide that by 3. So in this case, I'm going to highlight our base, and our base is the side the shape is sitting on, and that is a square because you see 8 and 8, so that's length and the width of the base, or okay. And then the height of the pyramid drops down from the top vertex directly onto the middle of the base, okay. So the height is 12, and that's the height, okay. So the formula, I'm just going to plug things into the formula. Volume equals to area of the base, which is found by 8 times 8, times the height of the pyramid, which is 12, and everything is divided by 3. When we simplify this, 8 times 8 is 64, times, you can reduce 12 and 3 if you want, but you can use a calculator, and the answer is 256 centimeters cubed. Okay. Now, I'm hoping you're going to try this example on your own. However, it's a little bit different from the previous one because the base of the triangular pyramid is a triangle, and I'm going to highlight that. That's a triangle. Now, the only difference is the area of the triangle found by the formula base times height divided by 2. Again, we're looking at that vertex, and I'm looking at this vertex right here, and I'm seeing that the height drops down to the middle of the base, and it is perpendicular to the base, which is 7, and that is my height. And I'm also noticing, I don't know if you noticed in the notes, I'm gonna highlight this, and this little box indicates that it's base and height of the triangle. So I wrote the formula right above this, right here. I wrote this formula down. So now the area of the base is found by base times height divided by 2. That's the area of the triangle times the height, and then everything is divided by 3, okay? So let's plug things in. I'm looking at the triangle, base times height, 7 times 2. 7 times 2 divided by 2. That's the area of the triangle, times the height, which is 7, and everything has to be divided by 3. I'm going to, again, you can see that you can, reduce 2 and 2, and 7 times 7 is 49. 49 divided by 3. Your final answer would be 16.3 yards cubed, okay? Moving on to our next 3D solid, and that is a cone. Again, the same thing. The basic formula is base times height divided by 3. So volume is found by finding the area of the base and dividing it by 3. The only difference is now the base is a 2D shape, and that is a circle. I'm going to highlight that. Our circle, and area of the circle, as you know, is found by the formula pi r squared. pi r squared, times the height. Again, the height is given to us, and that's 3 feet, and it drops down from vertex all the way to the middle of the base, and 16 is our radius. So now we have everything we need for to find the volume. Volume equals to area of the base, which is 3.14, times a radius, which is 16 squared, okay, times the height, which is 3, and everything is going to be divided by 3. Okay, so we can cross cancel 3 and 3, and then just simply square 16 and multiply it by 3.14, and your final answer is 803.84 inches cubed. And in these notes, I will be rounding everything to the hundredth. Again, you need to pay attention in your homework to see what it's asking you to round it to, and just do the same. Okay, moving on to our last shape, or 3D solid, excuse me, and that is a sphere. The formula to find the volume of the sphere is 4/3 times pi r cubed, or you can also write it as 4 times pi times r cubed, and everything divided by 3. And now we're just simply going to plug things in. I'm going to scoot this down a little bit. Volume equals to 4 times 3.14 times radius, which is 4 cubed, and everything is divided by 3. When you simplify that, you will see that you'll have, let's see, 803.84 over 3, and your final answer is 267.9 inches cubed. Final example, ladies and gentlemen, this is half of the sphere, okay? It's hemisphere, and the radius is given to us. This is your radius, and the only difference is that after we find the volume of the entire sphere, we are going to divide it by 2. We're going to divide it by 2. So your formula should say 4 pi r cubed divided by 3, right? That's a volume of the entire sphere, and then we're slicing it in half. So, or finding the half of it, we have to divide by 2. So let's just plug this in. Volume equals to 4 times 3.14 times a radius, which is 3 cubed. This is going to be divided by 3, and then everything is going to be divided by 2. Okay, so after you use a calculator, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, and then or you can just maybe take 3 and the exponent, reduce it by 1 exponent. It's up to you. Again, use a calculator. Remember, order of operations. Exponents are done first, and then multiply the rest, and then divide again. 113.04 over 2. Oops, again, it's doing this to me. And then your final answer is 56.52 centimeters cubed. And that's how you find the volume of the hemisphere. Okay, so hopefully this lesson was not too bad. Please email me if you have any questions, and have a great day and a nice weekend. See you next week.